Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to the episode of our legendary Huang Shao campaign. We pick it up for episode 16 from turn 67 in the autumn season of 203. So last episode, our main focus was to attack the city of Bohai, which is the capital of the kingdom of Yan. Gong Sun Zan poured down many armies, I think at least 3.5 to attack us, and we used a little ambush and bait tactic here to wipe basically all of them out. This turn, we're gonna commence our official attack on the city of Bohai, and we're just gonna siege it right away. We can take it right away because we have trebuchets, but we have a few level up as well. And Zhao Yun is still defending it, but he's not on the field. So basically, it's only 23 men in this army. The reinforcements only bring in 1-2 generals, a broken trebuchet, and a little bit of man from here and here. And this is a small city, so the garrison is not going to be huge, so we'll be able to take the Emperor's seat and end the turn. We're going to take care of other matters first. First off, our healer, who's been with our main army since the beginning, has leveled up and also leveled up her armor. It's now a silver or exceptional piece of armor. Only gives you +6 instinct, not so great. She gets a new fresh look, that's nice. We get a level up, so we get to pick some reforms. She has some cavalry with her, so this might be good as well on her because she also is a self-healing character, so mighty knockback on her would do a lot of good. Other ones we can consider extra melee damage, extra replenishment for the army. Although I think we are currently replenishing at 50%, so we don't really need this. So I think all signs point to getting intensity. And after we get intensity, we might give her either some melee evasion to improve her dueling, or this healing ability, which is really broken actually. So intensity first. We also got a new character at the end of the episode last time for winning the battle. It's another healer. Oh, but we do have a good item. This is quite nice. Plus 15% chance of ambushing. So what we're going to do is we're going to find this army that's entire job is to ambush. And we're going to give it to her. Where is it? There it is. And we're going to equip it on her instead. Perfect. And okay. I'm fine with the way this army is equipped. This 5%, I mean, it's nice. We're probably saving... Let's see, we're probably saving less than 50 gold. No, we're saving more than that. No, we're saving less than 50 because it's came out to be less than 1,000. Ooh, he has a oh yes, he was released. This guy, he was captured and released. I was thinking maybe we give this to one of our administrators, and he can hold like a bow instead to give us a little bit of cunning, or just straight up this one to give him more cunning. And then we can find one of our farmers who is administrator, local leader. She's new, I think. Yep. Okay, this way she gets some extra expertise or some extra discounts. And we also got quite a few weapons from fighting Zhao Yun and them. So this army here, He Yi, should get some silver weapon upgrades. So this is Zhao Yun's spear. Congratulations. This is Dian Wei's weapon. Ooh, I kind of don't want to give this one. I will give him... The reason being, both of these give extra expertise, so they'll be better on these characters, right? So minus 28% now, minus 30%. What about plus 9? 28. So this actually makes a difference. It's probably because this sword also gives plus 9. So this doesn't actually make a difference. So, He Man, you lucked out. Where are you? There you go. Cool. This one gives +6, so it's even less than that. So we can't really give this to administrator. It wouldn't help. The third guy in this army can get He Yi's leftover spear. There we go. Everyone's a happy camper. Do we have a better item for you here? No. Seems like getting you some extra cunning is the best option we have here. Speaking of extra cunning, there we go. And someone did reply that apparently this bow can be given out away from Sun Ren by the AI even though she didn't come of age. Nice to know. We get to enjoy it now. Melee cav. There's no melee cav in this army, so we should just switch this item to just a monkey maybe. And speaking of melee cav, we do have melee cav in this army. She has melee calves. So we might lose a little bit of campaign movement to give her melee cav a little bit of morale. Speaking of, I don't know, this is wasted on her. If anything, Huang Shao should be carrying it. Alright, we need to get another leadership role. We need to rearrange some of these in the future. Right now it's good. Alright, let's get all our other armies in position. This guy is defending here. He will take care of the temple and Donghai and Pengcheng. So she can actually resume her old spot of here. There we go. To guard Dong and Taishan. And I think we're good in terms of defensive deployment. This army, we're just waiting for a reform here, which I think we will get after we get to 500%, which is soon. We're out of ones I want. That's not good. I guess this would be the best one left. Yeah. Okay. Honestly, we should probably get rid of some of these characters. Like this flood of healers are really useless to us. But that takes a lot of effort. I'll probably look through all the characters when we're not recording, just to make a list of all the ones we want to keep, all the ones we want to get rid of, and then next episode or something we'll come in and we'll flush them out, just so that we have a few open slots where we can get new characters from events, the after post-battle event. It seems like they're coming less frequently now that we have a huge roster of characters. What else should we do? We need to rename units because someone did request renaming. So we have a pair of we have actually 4 units with level 10 here, and also these 2 are level 10. We had a request to rename these guys to pew pew shoot them, but I think it'd be quite long. Actually, you could do it, but I kind of want to name 2 of them. So let's do pew pew. This guy is now pew pew, and this guy is now shoot them. There we go. Alright, let's see how Shushu Pew them can perform in battle. And if you want to name other units of mine, feel free to drop them in the comment. First come, first serve. As long as they're appropriate. Okay. We gotta take care of buildings. Full build. Not full build. Assignments. Not active, so we're not doing anything here. Donghai. Donghai is fine. We need reforms. Donghai is fine. Okay. Sure. This one has reforms. Has assignments. Yep. 4 turns? 4 turns. I want the mine upgrade first. Alright, everywhere else is ready building that has assignments, so we're good there. I think it's time to attack. Time to get our first Emperor seat. Alright, we're gonna move our Brand officer closer so they can assist. Zhao Yun can't move actually. He's not, none of them are in the city. Oh, this is nice. Okay. So what we can do here is we can attack Zhao Yun's army. He can't escape because he's on march. So we'll drag out the city garrisons in an open field fight, wipe them out, and then take the city without resistance. We're not close enough to pull these three in, but that's fine. See, we pulled all of them in. Look at this garrison. Because it's a capital, they have all the elite Protector of Heaven and Defenders of Earth. This way we pull them onto an open plains map, wipe them out with our trebuchets, and then it'll be much easier to get into the city. Let's go. Alright, we're loaded up in here. The enemy reinforcement's actually coming from behind. That's very interesting. That's actually who we want to kill. We might just deploy facing them. Although this forest is a little annoying. Yeah, we can completely ignore the presence of these two units. Our main job is to kill the city garrisons. By kill, I mean killing every single one of them. Okay, so let's do this. Let's run our cavalries, since they have guerrilla deployment right here. They can just wipe that out from the beginning. Let's name them 5. These are obviously 1. We'll be microing them the most. Let's see. We're gonna set up these 4 guys in the back line. Pew pew and shoot them. We'll get the front line treatment so they get more kills. Right in the center. These 2 are fire arrow debuffs. Right here. And right here. We'll name these guys all 4. Skirmish mode off. Just a flat front line's fine. I doubt we get flanked. They don't have an overwhelming number of people, so we're okay. These 2 guys, I don't know what to do with them. I think maybe we should switch these also to White Wave Horsemen, just so we get guerrilla deployment on them as well. They don't actually outperform them that much in terms of range block chance, 65 versus 35. Main reason is we don't have the nobility skill, which gives another 20%, like in the base game. Huang Shao can be buffing the range units, buffing the front line, probably leading a charge. Alright, let's go. Now we wait. First, as we wait, we wipe out this group right here. Poor guys. Zhao Yun abandoned you guys. He's somewhere healing in camp. Run! Run to our friends. Run to the reinforcement. Oh, stand and fight? Ooh. Oh my god. This guy lived. Oh, a bunch of guys lived the charge. Well, this guy lived. Nope, this guy died. Alright, regroup. Regroup with our buddies over here. Alright, we need to get some shots into this forest to light it up. We gotta kill these protectors of heavens. That's a captain. Okay, this one is gonna be tricky. So this is also from the garrison, because you know it's a captain unit. The tricky part is it's hard to wipe this unit completely out, because once it routes, it's faster than any of our unit that can catch it. So it's probably gonna run away, and it's gonna lead us to a siege battle, which I don't want. Wait, did we? No, we just hit 6 by accident. Okay, we didn't actually move them. Good. So we gotta not hit these guys until they actually charge at us, because we want them to die near us. Good job, guys. Didn't even take any losses. Alright, let's speed this part up. They're walking too slowly. We'll slow it down once we get shots started. Alright, let's light up this forest. Start burning, please. Yes. Well, they also have a trebuchet. Okay. We're gonna send her out. Our trebuchet sniper over here. I mean, if we get in the forest, they can't see us. It'll be okay. They're not moving. Come on, move into the firing zone. Take your step forward. Are they burning? Yeah, they're burning away. Losing one person. Let's get a good hit right here. Come on, trebuchet. Nope, nope, nope. Not here to duel. Oh, nice. Okay, they're gonna move fast to get through this area. Why are we not hidden? We're in the forest. Oh, we're hidden now. Good, good. Alright, we need to soften up these Protector of Heavens a little bit more. Where is the trebuchet? It's so slow, it's not showing up. Alright, we'll micro this for now. Alright, this one's getting wiped. I don't see the trebuchet. But I don't want to expose myself just yet. There we go. Alright, mission complete. Time to focus over here. By the trebuchets? They're fighting back? Come on. Nope. We do much better without dueling you guys. There we go. Alright, that unit's gone. We need to chase them down. Did she finish killing this guy? Alright, you don't need to finish killing them. You need to finish killing these guys. Make sure they don't escape. Oh, why are you guys not charging? Charge. Right. These guys are almost within their fire range. We can't let them hit us. They have those little bomb arrows. It's gonna be super annoying. Come on, wipe them out. They're countercharging her. Go help. Don't let them run away. Actually, how about you do this splash on them? Clear yourself some room. Splash damage. There we go. Chase that. Chase that. Chase that. Don't let them go. Reduce armor. Rally. Trebuchets, stop firing. Alright, we're gonna chase for a little bit. We're gonna make sure we kill all the important ones. Alright. We won, but more importantly, we wiped out everyone in this army. So the city is free for the taking. Alright, extra experience. Good for her. She did great. So now when we attack, it's a free occupy. Emperor seat occupied. If you choose to occupy this settlement, you will automatically cancel alliances with other emperors. So thank you for warning me about this in the comment section, that if Gongdu takes the emperor seat and then I take one, I'll be breaking the alliance, which would be a small issue, but not big issue. But let's occupy right away. Challenger for the throne. Oh, look at us. We have the Taoism symbol right on our hat. This is a nice emperor look. This would be a look like for the yellow turban to become emperor. I like the artwork. Another warlord has declared himself emperor. Is this the will of the heaven, or are they treacherous dog to be put to the axe? Come on, we are the will of heaven. No longer emperor of Kingdom of Yan. Okay, Gongsun-zang has lost his place. Okay. Now, wonder if he will... Okay, so the Yozhou uprising has succeeded. Not caused by us, but mismanagement by Gongsun-zan. We're going to easily sweep through his territory, hopefully. Alright, we're going to come up closer and just hide. We don't want to get picked off by a night battle. Everything's very healthy. I think we can proceed on to Bohai fishing port after this. This defensive army is doing well. Let's build this up a little better. They have put conscription building here, which is recruitment for us. We don't need this. This can go away. Let's see, what should we build here? I don't need this. I mean, eventually it'll be a commerce and possibly peasantry, because it does produce food. It's a little different from the base game where you want to go commerce and industry for extra money, just because the food buildings for Yellow Turbans, they have three. They have three different ones that all give you peasantry, public order, food production, as well as multipliers. It's like quite good combination to get all three, and then you can just go one commerce building. You can eventually get these. These are not bad because they don't have any more upkeep cost, but right now we don't need them. I'd rather have some more food because we're trying to build tall elsewhere. The industry line's a little bit more weird. Instead of getting like the mix percentages, the reason why you always wanted to go industry commerce in the base game is because the private workshop building gives you 190% commerce income boost. That's huge. If you look at it here, you're only getting 40% if you mix the incomes, so it's a lot less worth. So the biggest multiplier you get as Yellow Turbans are actually you get more industry income multiplier versus the base game, because you have the forge building right here. So basically 20 plus 30 here, it's ready 50, which is higher than the 40% max you get out of the private workshop building. So that's a good combination of going like pure industry and then add in a little commerce at the end. Otherwise, your biggest source is going to come from your population, getting that peasantry income boost. So going tall is a little bit better, and you can control public order very easily as the Yellow Turban as well. Okay, so that's done. Ambush ready. Not worried about this army coming over. We might just be looking to build some stuff and then we're good. Wait, ready? Building here. Alright, we did everything. We can just take next turn. Let's go. And right on cue, Yuan Shao's army fell for our ambush. The only issue is after we wipe out this army will attack us. Night battle isn't going to make it better for us because we actually get reinforcement. The reinforcement is really good. So we're just going to delegate this fight. Not going to do well in an ambush fight. You remember seeing our last ambush fight. That was just pathetic. Alright, the losses are not huge, mainly to our front line. Alright, we captured 2 generals, both of which don't have any items, so we're just going to release both for income. Gongdu wants us to help against their battle against Kingdom of Zhou. I mean, we are happy to help. Let's see what we can negotiate out of you. We actually don't have anything. 15 points. 15 points all in. Ooh. Nope. He won't do that. Wait. He wants... Okay, cancel this. Negotiate. Per turn payment. Per turn. Okay, so we want a mix of both. Just because it's just not efficient otherwise. Alright, this is not bad. Also 7 point something. He's actually quite poor. Yeah, he is quite poor. He's only making 800 gold per turn. Really mismanaging your area. You have all the silk over there. Okay, come on. He does have a decent amount of cash, but that's reasonable because his faction gets extra gold post-battle. Kingdom of Wu likes this. Oh yeah, the 3 kingdoms are also competing among themselves. That's right. Okay, we'll agree to this. Alright. Gongsun is still waging war against Hanfu. That's not the best timing, man. Hanfu gets liberated from being a vassal. Gongsun requests Zhengjiang to join their war against Hanfu. And okay, so everyone's joining a war against Hanfu. Alright, we got another upgraded military alliance. This is just between Yuanshu and Kingdom of Zhou, so not a big deal. And we joined a war against... Okay, that's right. We got it. Okay, we're getting new talents, so I guess that's good. Alright, Emperor Ascension. The age of the great peace has finally come, and with it the divine mandate of heaven's ours at last. To whom the mantle of rulership has passed is not certain, however, as the signs keep pointing to 2 different candidates. One is a peasant with a humble background. The other, the son of an ancient noble line that joined the rebellion in its early stages. As the great virtuous master, people turn to you to make the final decision. Okay, we're deciding who the mantle of leadership becomes. We are the leader. There is no mantle. Alright, if we pick the peasants, we get a permanent buff to construction costs, construction time, population growth, and 50% food from farming. That's actually really good. If we give it to the noble, relationship with all factions, 100% tribute and diplomacy. Okay, this is not our playstyle. If we pick ourselves, right? Shouldn't we pick ourselves? Alright, let's objectively think about this. We're playing as the good yellow turbans. Alright, I'm trying to persuade us to pick this one because all these bonuses look real nice. Minus 20%. Okay, so minus 25% retinue upkeep could potentially be better than the minus 10% construction cost for sure, because construction cost is going to die down and upkeep is every turn and constant. Plus 2 starting rank, plus 10 morale forever. Our leader declared themselves emperor. They have enacted many military form and made us significantly more powerful. A humble peasant had been chosen by the heaven to be the next emperor. This would greatly inspire our... Okay. A rightful noble. Alright, we're going for ourselves. We worked this hard to get a first seat. We captured it ourselves too after countless battles. So we are the leader. Alright. Both candidates are false. It's us. Alright, we're getting great discounts on our army, so we can go with more expensive army options in the future. We also have a few upgrades, level ups from our local leader positions. Let's see. We want her to get intuition, so we got to go this route for sure. The -1 construction is not bad either. Same logic here, although we went this way last time. Kind of delayed our build here. Someone else leveled up. Must be a Simon person. There we go. Some extra income. Peasantry or industry. Might go this first. Doesn't really matter. We're getting both. Alright. So we got our first emperor seat. And there are rebellions springing up all around us. He seems to have beat back the rebellion though, because he actually has an army. We can build another headquarter here. Alright, we're not at war with them, so we can slowly erode their public order. Not really keen on building other things right now. Yeah. That's expensive. Alright, we're not going to rush that down. We're going to go over here. She can scout ahead. Get us a little vision. There's the road. Hard to see in the winter. There we go. Get to the edge. And we'll wipe that out. Very simple here. Alright, that was simple. Same thing here. We're gonna ambush her. Oh, we don't have enough movement point. That's fine. If they attack, we'll just hide behind. Okay, so we got more food from the fishing port. We're building this up. Let's see. Ping is now his capital. He also has Dai. So we want to hit the corner. We want to grab all these. It'll leave us a little exposed down here. We also have fights going on here. This army. We do have the 15%. I feel like if we go here and just ambush, it'll be more flexible. Alright, we'll see what he does. He might actually bypass the city and start heading for the salt mine or go north. Either way, this city can defend itself. We have a nice garrison here. Okay. Let's spend some of our cash, which is always a difficult thing to do since the assignments are never in place. Alright, these are all full build. We could rush it. Yeah, we're so rich. Let's rush it. Ooh, extra research rate. Kind of want that. We have what? Assignments for 2 turns? That works. Actually, that gives the most discount right now. We should go for that and then build something here afterwards. Alright, what should we build? We have the temple. We have the headquarters and the garden. We can build this one. This one also... Wait, isn't that... Wait, what are we building here? Garden of the Divine. Oh yeah, the garden does the same thing. Plus satisfaction. This one gives enlightenment plus research rate. So the garden outperforms basically because we don't really need enlightenment points anymore. We technically should farm here. Or just go hard on government buildings just because this is our capital. We could still build this and then eventually get rid of the forge once war is no longer issue here. And then switch to farming and farmer house and then we're good. Right? Maximize food production with 2 buildings. And then have 3 government buildings plus the communal inn, which kind of produce a little bit of money, public order, as well as satisfaction. Alright, that sounds like a plan. Okay. Let's see where else is itching to spend a little gold. Yeah, there's only 200 to rush it. This is a 1 turn, so this is most efficient. That way we can get another build in with assignments. Who else has our... Pingyuan has our assignments. 3 turns. That's also pretty cheap. Alright, 3 turns we build this and we still have another use. Okay, pretty happy with where things went. We don't have the Yosia reform. We're getting a new reform next turn. 15 away. We can still do a little bit of maneuvering here. That's expensive. 15 away. So we're getting 5% here, and then we need to get another 10% here. So we could rush this building next turn. and then we can have the 500%. Yeah, that's probably the way we're gonna do it. Let's get her in position. Yeah, right here is good. 70%. Can't ambush this turn. Okay, let's continue. All right, Han Sui wants peace. I'm happy to give it to him. There we go. We'll take this. We'll take whatever amount of money you can spare. Alright, war declared between Zhengjiang and Cao Cao. Sure. Gong Suzan get dragged into another war by Cao Cao. You're just getting used. Cao Cao's just using you. Alright, we can only pick disciplined. That's fine. Alright, before we do reforms, we're gonna rush it. There's one issue though. It looks like Gongdu might be able to take Chang'an. Might. We'll see. We technically want to take it before he does, but he's quite successful here. We'll see how that goes. And as we can see here, Yuan Shao's army, there's two of them here. There's another one in ambush mode. Has bypassed our city and is kind of going for the Emperor seat, which makes a lot of sense. We're just going to continue to build this up. They should probably get an assignment in here somewhere. So we might pause in our northern expedition, even though, you know, we can probably sweep through Gongsanzan right now. We need to make sure we don't lose this just after getting it. The ambush should be a little bit lagging behind if I'm not mistaken. So what we can do is come over here. Or we can just stay in ambush actually. I feel like if I dangle this army right in front of the city, they're gonna fall for it. They're gonna attack that. Now, whether or not they have night battles is another issue. We can't reach him, that's the problem. Alright, let's just stay put. Level ups? Assignments. Okay, we can pick up some extra industry income. Yeah, that's the way to go. Same thing here. Yeah. Alright, let's rush our buildings so we can have the 500% on the research rate. This should give us 500. There we go. Alright, these are now 2 turns. Hooray! Alright, we need Youxia. We also need building upgrades. Right, we need a lot of these. Youxia first so we can finish our southern army so they can start marching. And you can actually still build. How long is it to rush this building? Oh yeah, it's only 1,000 gold. This is level what? Level 4 already? Level 3. Alright, we're just gonna spend it all. That way we don't have to put another assignment here afterward. That way their jobs are done. We can actually recall them a turn early. Because we already put it in. Alright, that's all good. Spent a good chunk of our cash doing that. But our capital city is pretty much done. We could upgrade it one more time. Get another slot. But we don't need to do that until it becomes peaceful enough for us to build farms here. Right now, that is not the case. Alright, we're just doing ambush traps up here. She should do the same. This army can stay here if they want. We could ambush them. The bridge is right here. Give us a little experience. Wouldn't mind that. Taishan is good. Guangling has assignment still. Yes, 1 turn. I think it's basically we rush this, then build that. And we are also out of money. Good for us. Ooh, guess what we see here? You came back with a better army. We mind to pull you back. But I think we can take care of it. We might lose a farmland here or there, but not a big issue. He's probably going to take this. Yeah, we can't do anything about it. Let's just continue. Yep, Sun Ce is here. We're going to lose this. It's fine. Let's delegate it. Alright. Our Hui ambush triggered. Very pathetic army. No need to watch this. We'll just delegate this fight. Alright, nice easy win. Captured a general, holding a military instructor. We'll execute him for that. Take the money. Alright, Cao Cao signing peace. Asking people to start wars. We lost the farmland. So this is going to be an awkward situation where we have to let him take some of our land. We have to just defend the city here. All 3 of these are expendable until we can secure a beachhead. We could chase her down a little bit, but might not be worth our time because she still has an escape left because she is not on march. I'm probably better off pulling back to the city. Wait for our Yoxia. Just 1 unit. It's not going to make a big difference. The rest of this army is quite nice, so pretty confident about fighting Sun Ce. He doesn't have Flaming Shot yet. That's the one issue. And if anything, we should probably make him our commanding general, just so he gets more experience for that reach. Yeah. Okay, so let's take care of some other issues. Yuan Shao's army left. They just deviated away, which is a little weird, but they're still on the road here, so we can't move technically. I'm beginning to question if we need this army here. Like, I feel like we can have her back here and she can cover this bigger area right here. Ooh. Just saw that. I was gonna pull him south, but I guess that's out of the question now. There we go. Alright. Let's build up. Bohai. We can give you some assignments, actually. Yeah, level 3 is fine. We'll build something that's 1 turn real quick. It's not going to affect anything. I think 500% research rates is good enough. We don't need to go crazy after this point. I'm thinking if we should go forge just because we're fighting here. What's our we can't check replenishment, but I think it's decently good. Maybe we don't need a forge. Maybe we can go for the final build right away. And go for farming. Yeah, let's build a farm. And also upgrade this to a city. Okay, that's good. Let's see, Dong could also eventually use some assignment just to get this done. Is there anything else we can build here? We can build labor housing. It's not a lot of boost, but still decent boost. We also need this building. We need a lot of buildings. And we can't get rid of any of these buildings. That's interesting. Too many slots. We have all the flat income. I actually question if we need this 40% boost and 30% boost. It's decent, but I don't think it's better than adding 125 commerce. So this wins out for the final slot because we have what, 485, 120%. So basically 90% win there. That's about 450 extra gold. This one's basically 30% in the oh no, it's only 40%, 85%. So basically 400-ish extra gold by building this compared to this is 30% of 360. Yeah, so I think building this actually wins out by about 120 gold. It's not a lot, but it's something. Public order is also an issue. But there's no public order boost in this tree. Maybe we should just keep it like this. Because the population is going to grow. We're not going to benefit from it. And our public order is going to tank. Actually, this is not a bad building. Right? This building becomes comparable to this building. Right? 20% to all versus 40-30. I guess we can pop a temple in just to be safe for the last building. And then we have plus 17 from buildings, and then we can max population of maybe 3.5. And we'll get there pretty slowly. Okay, that's the plan. We'll build this. Do we have the assignment? No, it's gone. Yeah, we can wait on the upgrading the final time. Alright, all these are good. Do we have an army that hasn't moved? We're just gonna bait here. I think we're good. I think we can go to the next turn. And Yuan Shao continues to be ambushed. They just don't learn. That's a delegate here. You would think they have experience battling Zhang Yan and know about ambushes, especially after we did it to them so many times. This is his son. You can go. Go home. Tell your dad. Alright, Sun Ce is just sweeping our Guangling counties. That's fine. Alright, continue. Oh, now Yuan Shu wants to sign non-aggression pacts with us. What a change of tone. Anything good? Nope. I mean, I'll take it. Doesn't hurt. Wait, how much did he offer me? That's actually a better deal. Okay, sure. Alright, they fell for another ambush. This is the Kongzhou's army outside of, this might be our capital. Yeah, let's delegate here. Alright, another easy win. Ooh, items. Multiple items. Overseer, that's really good. We can release him. We can also release him. Okay, this one's a captured officer. It's a little different event, but we will take it. Request Kong Zhou to join the war. See, Cao Cao's manipulating everyone to fight, but I don't see his army fighting us or fighting anyone. Alright, we got reforms. We got new officers. We're actually going to look at all that in our next episode. I think we're going to end this one right here. It's a good autosave spot at the beginning of the turn. So Sun Ce has taken both of these lands. He has a decent army with Huang Gai again. So excellent generals, deep relationship. So killing them is very hard on the battlefield. He might be a new guy, so he might not matter as much. But as we can see, he's the chancellor. So they work together in the court. Therefore, they're probably going to have a relationship as well. It's going to be difficult to kill them in the right order. Probably Sun Ce first, and then Huang Gai, or one of these first, and then kill him last, because he'll get all the boosts, but he'll be really weak. It'll be a difficult fight for us, but we'll try to deal with them. Over here, we're just going to defend along our western border here. We're going to shift this army down here to take care of the defensive here. I feel like this area is relatively safe, especially now that Yuan Shu has became our friend. The only army I can think of coming after us is potentially Dongmin's army could sail down and attack us from this point, but these places are relatively safe. We could just spend a little bit of gold, pull up a new defensive army here, a weaker one, and then we can shift this one to protect the capital and shift this one down to help with Sun Ce. So that's our plan down south. Up north is pretty simple. We crush both Yuan Shao's. There's two armies that are weak, so we don't have to worry too much about them. He can handle them. We can now start going back and resume our attack against Gongsun Zan. We're gonna grab the corner of this map, hopefully within the next 2 episodes, and then basically end Gongsun Zan's existence. Grab this area, and then we can push out west here. They're not actually at war with us. Hanfu is very peaceful with us. But because we have 2 headquarters building going on here, we should be able to create enough rebellions to weaken him. And that's our plan going forward. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and see you next time. Bye!